Buddy. Woo!
Thanks, Jan. She has worked up an appetite, and so have we, darling, for wine. Who doesn't love it as a gift? Well, should you give it as a gift? Here to take us through the do's and don'ts, Lindsay Gavey with winefox.ca. Let us begin with this. Is it appropriate to bring some wine for a gift to your child's teacher, let's say?
Absolutely. I think it's absolutely okay to do that. That taboo is sort of past. Wine is a perennial favorite gift, so I think the key is knowing who you're giving it to. Do a little bit of research, personalize it, and even if they don't necessarily drink it themselves, during the holiday season they're going to be serving it to their guests. They may even use it as a gift later on. I think it's one of those things that will go to good use no matter what. And certainly, if they're taking care of the kids, giving them something special that they can then go relax and enjoy is a really nice thing.
It's lovely. And then you have a great idea of giving letters like this. So you have the little card inside, and you describe what the wine is and what it would pair well with.
Exactly. So at Winefox, we strive to give consumers as much information as possible, and it's really accessible, so it doesn't have to be scary. You can plan your trip to the LCBO, and you can go on the site, do a bit of planning and research, and find a wine that is personalized. So one of the suggestions that I thought would be really nice is if you go to a site like Winefox, you can find out what pairs really well with this particular wine, and again, personalizing it. If they've had a trip to Italy or they like cooking Italian food, let's pick up an Italian wine. We can get something that's reviewed by one of the top experts in the country, all of which contribute to the site. So all of these have been hand-picked and selected by the experts.
There's a Brunello, you have a Syrah, you've got some great Ontario wines, and the champagne. Well, you said reads like a champagne, drinks like a champagne.
Drinks like a champagne. So, obvious wow factor as a gift when you give champagne. But for a lower price point, you can give something that's absolutely incredible. Coming out of Ontario are the sparkling wines, and our region, if you look on a map, is very similar to champagne. So in terms of what we're producing, there's a similarity there, and you can give something that has that wow factor, a little bit lower, more friendly price point.
You get the bubbles, you can mix it. You
can pair it with food, great backbone of acidity in a sparkling wine. So show them how to use it. Go to the site, do some research, write the pairings, and give them those applicable tips and so on that make it feel special.
Cheese, crackers, you can't go wrong. A nice bottle of wine and you're good to go. And also, she says, bring one for you as well as whoever's hosting a party so that there's plenty to drink. Really good advice. Winefox.ca. We'll drink to that. Cheers. Right over to Kevin Frankish in the newsroom.